Rose the girlfriend, Rose the boyfriend. Okay?
How long have we known each other?
For decades.
So my role is a married woman?
Your role is my wife.
Stay at home?
No. You are an independent woman. You are a breadwinner.
I am. How much do I make?
You win bread.
What kind of bread?
Some croissant.
And that's how I bring in income?
Croissant. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. A few years ago, I got the student membership for about, what was the semester?
6 months.
6 months. And I loved it. When it was over, I said, hey, take my money. I want that full membership. And I never looked back. The main thing is the shopping. I love the Amazon's marketplace. It's one of the best out there, if not the best. And we've done about 75% of our purchases on it since we've been here, maybe even more. And we love it. So we're going to tell you guys today what we love about it, what could be better, and give you guys some tips on how to use it to get the best out of it. Right?
And why you should buy it. But if you can't afford it, don't buy it, because you shouldn't buy things that you can't afford.
Is that so?
If you know someone that has it, then use theirs.
Is that what you do?
No.
No, you have your own?
Doesn't matter.
And our books. And that was pretty much it. I spent about $200 on shipping. Taz spent about double that, $400 on shipping and stuff. What was it? You
spent over $200 and I spent a little over $300.
I spent $183.
Okay, well, I spent $368. Big
Okay. Anyway, so we didn't really spend too much on shipping stuff. We wanted to come here very light so that we can start over very quickly. So we went to Amazon. We spent about $1,400 on about 40 items in 5 days, and Amazon handled it very well. So we're going to tell you guys what we liked about the service in those 5 days, what we didn't like, what can be better, and give you guys some tips on exactly how to use Amazon Prime just to get what you need and not what you don't. So the reason I love Amazon so much is because of their customer service. I'm very big on customer service because sometimes things don't go right, and I don't want to have to deal with some girls saying, hey, what you want? And then me just being like, okay, does she want it today? Or
I'm not always sassy.
They are. When you call them like, what do you want?
Only the ones from forever21.com are sassy.
Oh, okay. Sassy people. But yeah, that's not Amazon. Amazon's great with customer service. I love them for that. You have a problem, they'll handle it very quickly. And if it's a small problem, they'll do whatever they can to give you your money back, to get you a new item before you even send it back. Anything that you really want, they'll solve the problem as easily as possible for you. And then there's fast delivery. That's the biggest thing. They will deliver your stuff within an hour, within a day, within 2 hours, 2 days. Saturdays, Sundays for free.
Well,
yeah.
You are paying.
What?
For the service.
It costs $50, $60 a year. That's nothing, babe. Right? It's so cheap. This is free.
Yeah.
If I had to pay for 2-day delivery, it'd be $5-6 easy.
It's dirt cheap.
It's
cheaper than dirt.
Cheaper than dirt.
Cheaper than a worm. One single worm.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
Nothing.
Okay. So if something goes wrong, they will give you a refund immediately. They won't even fight you or anything unless you do it too often, of course. But if you're a good customer and something goes wrong, they'll give you your money back. Sometimes they'll even give you your money back without asking you to return the item, which is awesome. Then there's the easy search. When you go on Amazon, you want to find something, you just say what you want, and they'll figure out the rest. And that's really nice because they usually give you the best sellers or what they think should be the best sellers. So they'll say, oh, this is Amazon's choice, which means they really trust this seller, they trust this item. So if you really want something that's quality, you can trust them, and they usually come through. And they also have their Amazon Basics. So if someone isn't selling it, if there's no vendor selling what you want, like knives or sponges or batteries or plates, whatever, they have it. And it's usually very cheap because, like they say, it's Amazon Basics. It's a basic item. So they sell it to you for a cheap price. And that makes the search a lot easier and less stressful because you know you're going to find what you need on Amazon. The whole service is so streamlined. I love it. When we bought our TV, it's very heavy and it's beautiful still. It's heavy and beautiful, but we had to put it on the wall, and we don't have any tools. We don't have the experience to mount it ourselves. And Amazon said, "Hey, you should buy a professional to do this for you, and they'll come in when we ship it, and when you get it, they'll come in, they'll mount it for you for $100." When you go on Amazon, there's not really a good good marketplace for furniture. If you want to buy a couch or a dresser, Amazon is not really the best place to go right now. At least they're trying to fix that, but for now, there's not really many choices on Amazon. Especially if you want to buy something like a vegan couch, like we had to, because my girlfriend is vegan. We don't want to add to animal cruelty, so we try to buy vegan as much as we can. And so if you're looking for something that's specialty or just furniture in general, Amazon is not really the place for it. This was what I talked about earlier. You should not just go on Amazon and try to browse the site. Don't do that, because you're gonna find yourself just adding stuff to your shopping cart. Especially if your credit card is on there, you're gonna add stuff. You're gonna hit purchase because you got 2 days shipping. It's gonna get here in 2 days. You'll be really happy. Then you're gonna find out, hey, I didn't really need this thing. I just spent $40 on it and I didn't really need it. So everything seems so cheap, but it adds up very quickly.
My pros are also fast, free delivery, which Lincoln already mentioned, and the fact that when you want to return something, the UPS guy comes to the door with your sticker, shipping label. Never heard of that, ever. Also, cheap prices. We got this TV. How much was it originally?
It was like 700 some.
So we got it for $100 and something.
Yeah, for 500. It was 500, and then the insurance added up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and the cons are a little bit more fun to talk about. Peace of mind, because we got our new lamp, but we didn't have a light bulb. And we need an electric light bulb because our lamp is glass, and you don't want to look at a bright light bulb when you're looking at your lamp because your lamp is glass, because you don't want to hurt your eyes. So we needed a smart light bulb that we could dim. And our light bulb, after Lincoln ordered it, came within 1 hour to our front door. Now for the cons. Some products are lesser quality than you might think. I got glass cups that were not glass. They were plastic.
Why did that happen?
Because the item said highball glass. So one would think, oh, I'm getting a glass cup. How nice. And then it comes and you're just noticing a different sound.
It's not glass.
It's not a glass sound.
Yeah, they should make them more apparent, right?
Babe, do you want to get into the cheap China?
Cheap China?
Our cheap China laundry basket.
Yeah.
Looked beautiful. It comes and what happens?
So I looked at the reviews, and there was one guy who said, this thing's a piece of crap from China. And, you know, we have a president who thinks China is pronounced China. So we're here saying, oh, he's just one of those China haters. And so we buy the laundry bag, and it comes in, and we try it. My clothing, my load gets very heavy, and I try to pick it up, and it just collapses on me. So we learned, okay, that guy was right. It was cheap China. And So we packaged it up and we're gonna return it. But yeah, it's very sad.
So yes, always read the description before you buy something. Unless you're buying like a pencil eraser and you just need something very simple, read the description because you just never know.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Google your item if getting it as quick as possible isn't your biggest concern. Our lamp here on Amazon was, I think, $170. But I found it on Target, and then I just Googled it elsewhere just to quickly see if I can find a cheaper price. Target was selling it for $35, so I thought, oh, it's just a really nice cheap lamp. Amazon was selling it for $170. Wayfair was selling it for $200. Don't just think Amazon, cheap prices everywhere, this is where I'm going to get my best price. It's not true. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time Amazon has the best prices.
Yes.
But there are cases, like
yes.
you described, that you should check somewhere else.
Yes.
Just to get a second opinion.
Yeah. And then lastly, just read the customer Q&As because you're probably thinking about something and you wish you could ask a friend, but your friend doesn't own that product. So you looked at the Q&As and your friend that you've never met has already asked the question and someone else has already answered it. So there you go.
Yeah, if you want to get the membership, I really suggest you go ahead and do it because if you shop on Amazon often, it's really worth having that membership. It saves you so much time. And sometimes, if you don't even want your thing free, they'll give you money or a gift card or something to get it slower. If you want to get it in 5 days instead of 2 days, they'll give you money for that. So it's worth having.
Yep, I'm not sure. Again, get memberships that you can afford.
It's cheap.
If you can barely afford your $7 Netflix membership, then don't get an Amazon Prime membership. Just walk to your Walgreens when you need something, or
Walgreens.
Pennies. I don't know where you live.
What? That's a shit you. What?
Walk there, babe. There's Walgreens everywhere.
What do you want at Walgreens?
Instead
what do you want at Walgreens?
Instead of
Napkins?
paying for a $50 membership and getting your sponges the same day and the next day, walk to Walgreens, buy your sponge, buy your light bulb, they sell utensils at Walgreens. Just if you can
a toaster?
If you can afford it,
a
definitely do it. It is one of the best things you can do, especially if you're moving and there are a lot of things that you need in a small amount of time, and you need things that you didn't even expect that you would need. So yes, if you can afford Amazon Prime, get Amazon Prime. We recommend it.
Thanks for watching. This has been one of our first reviews. So if you enjoyed the review, hit the subscribe button below. Hit subscribe below. What else do they say on YouTube?
You might also want to hit the like button if you liked the video. And if you have constructive criticism, or you have love to share, or you just feel like talking to someone because we will talk to you, then you can also comment.
Or if you hate us and you think we're pieces of crap, leave a comment below, let us know, and we'll decipher the good from the bad in your comment. Hopefully there's some bits of good in there encoded somewhere, but really we want honest feedback. Before we go, we have to do our couch review. The items that we bought from Amazon, their boxes, we used all of those from that first week to build ourselves a couch because we didn't have a couch yet. Because we couldn't buy on Amazon because Amazon doesn't have good furniture yet. And so we had to buy it from Wayfair, and it took, 4 weeks, 3 weeks to get it? 2 weeks? It took a long time.
It took 2 weeks.
They were saying it was going to get here on August 3rd or whatever that was. And it was going to take forever.
It got here on July 27th.
Yeah, 2 weeks later. Amazon was done in 2 days. Anyway, we didn't have a couch because we couldn't get it off Amazon. So we built a couch. We used the stuff from Amazon, our boxes from Amazon, and in an hour we built our couch. We're sitting on it now. We're going to show you guys the video, the time lapse of how we made it. It took us about an hour, and it was a lot of fun.